Hi, I'm Chris Colvin. I'm a 27-year veteran of the legal services industry. I've been a partner in a big law firm. I've worked in a Fortune 500 legal department, and I've also been involved on the legal technology side of the legal services business. And I'm here today to tell you a little bit about my venture called PARC. And we've been around for about 10 years. And what we do is we bring together experienced legal professionals from the in-house counsel side, the outside counsel side, as well as the legal technology side of the business. And over the past couple of years during the global pandemic, we've done a lot of work expanding into the virtual space and building a platform for interaction among all the different legal professionals who get involved with our organization. So today I wanted to take you just through a very quick presentation on what PARC is and what we offer to experienced legal professionals. So let me just share my screen really quick and I'll take you through a brief presentation. You can also learn more about us by going to PARC with a C, parclegal.org. And you can learn all about what we do. You can also connect with me at Chris, C-H-R-I-S, at parclegal.org. So at PARC, what we do is we connect the business, the law, and the technology side of the legal services ecosystem in order to improve individual careers and improve the overall practice of law. We really believe in embracing innovation, enhancing legal outcomes, and ultimately helping corporate legal clients be more successful in their legal projects. So what we'll talk about during this brief session is, first of all, what is PARC? We already kind of covered that to some degree. Also, the BLT concept. And what we mean by that is business, law, and technology. And in our view, all three sectors need to come together in order to have a successful legal project. And also, in order to have a successful career in the law, you really need to keep your eye on the business side, the legal side, as well as the technology side, because each has a role to play in each significant legal project. And finally, we'll talk a little bit about the member benefits and opportunities if you are interested in getting involved in the PARC community as a member. So first of all, how is PARC different from the bar associations that we all know about? First of all, we really believe in continuous focused engagement on a 24/7 basis. So our platform enables you to connect with your peers consistently throughout the day, on the weekend, whenever you're available to engage with the other members on the platform. So the goal is to move beyond the sort of sporadic hit or miss contacts that you might have seen at annual meetings, at committee meetings, at bar associations, or in those intros between CLE sessions that you might have attended in the past. So we want to get to consistency and reliability and a constant ability to interact with other high achieving legal peers. We're also independent of geography, so we're not bound to a particular jurisdiction, and you can meet peers on your platform from really across the United States and even internationally. We're also independent of legal specialty. So regardless of what niche your practice might be, you're welcome into the PARC community. We are a selective community, and we are looking for experienced, accomplished legal professionals, but we do not limit ourselves to any one particular practice area. We're also independent of the BLT sector, meaning whether you come from the in-house business side, the outside counsel legal specialty side, or the legal tech side of the legal services ecosystem, we welcome all three sectors equally to our community. And we think that's important because we think that's how ultimately legal projects and individual legal professionals are successful, by paying attention to all three sectors. So B is for the business side. I also sometimes call it the buy side, because the in-house counsel, general counsel, and other peers in the legal department are actually funding the operations of the law firms as well as the legal technology firms. So we always need to pay close attention to the business side. L is for the legal side of the practice, and most legal specialists reside at law firms, and we typically attract law partners who are those experienced legal practitioners, both experienced and at their niche in the profession, and also experienced at providing outstanding client service to the general counsel community. And finally, T is for those technology providers who also are part of the PARC community. getting to the business side. So really what an in-house counsel is an embedded expert on the client's business objectives as well as the legal needs of that business. Also in-house counsel are really the exclusive consumers of outside counsel services and one of the primary, if not the exclusive consumer of tech products that are dedicated to the legal sector. And we've all seen over the past number of years that the in-house counsel side of the business is really gaining in prestige and influence for decades, and in some ways have displaced some of the traditional roles of the law firm. One example of that is really it used to be in many cases the law firm that was sort of the general contractor, if you will, on significant legal projects. And now that role has often moved to the general counsel or to some other in-house counsel, who's really bringing together the resources that are needed for a complex legal project and marshaling and deploying those resources. And that's an important shift that we've seen. So the net result has been that the general counsel are not only at the legal services table, they're really in many ways sitting at the head of that table and calling the shots when it comes to these significant legal matters. Examples are, we've already talked about GCs and other in-house counsel, but we're also seeing especially for smaller businesses, sometimes you have non-legal executives, but they have legal in the portfolio. And those are another example of sort of those buy side or business side actors in the legal community. And we also have, especially the last 10 years, the rise of the legal ops professional. And those are also important players on the business side. Now, the Bs or the business lawyers really need the legal specialists, right? Especially as the outside legal specialty areas have become more complex and we've entered into a fast developing environment where the law and regulations change quickly. So really at PARC, we provide the opportunity for in-house counsel to stay in touch with a number of very highly accomplished outside lawyers that they might need to call upon either informally or perhaps formally as part of a legal project. Also, outside counsel are often excellent networkers and they can bring that network to bear when in-house counsel need a particular solution. Often if an outside counsel can't help themselves, they may know someone in their network who can. Also, in-house counsel need the legal technologists because they're providing the latest efficiency enhancing tools that can help make the corporate legal department run more smoothly and effectively, increase transparency and accountability, and really help with those key performance indicators that are increasingly common in the legal department environment. And also technologists bring outstanding networks also, so they can often be sources of ideas for legal technology solutions outside of their particular niche. Let's flip over to the legal specialty side of the house. Really, outside counsel and other legal specialists are the ultimate subject matter experts on increasingly complex and specialized legal subject matter areas. Now, traditionally, this was partners at the big law firms, but there's a growing number of small, high-quality firms with really outstanding niche practices. And we work with both at PARC. We work with partners at big firms as well as partner at small firms. And also, really interesting development here, and one reason that law firms should really network with GCs and other in-house counsel is it's important, I think, now in the changing environment where the business needs are much more are paramount. We need to make sure that the legal services are delivering business value, not just legal value. It's important to share that spotlight with GCs and with legal technologists. So at PARC, we do a lot of programs that involve all three disciplines, all three sectors, the in-house counsel, the outside counsel, and the legal techs. Now, as a law partner or other outside counsel, what can PARC do for you? So I think what we really do at PARC is bring the opportunity to for outside counsel to engage on a regular basis with in-house counsel as well as legal technologists so that they can adapt their practices to the changing needs of those legal departments and also help deploy those technology resources that the clients want to see us using. Another way of thinking of this is disruption is coming in the legal sector, and outside lawyers have the opportunity to disrupt their own practices in a meaningful and hopefully a smooth way by adopting technologies that can make us better providers for our clients and also being more focused on the ultimate business objectives of our clients. We can also think of it as embracing technology and bringing in technologists as our allies in serving our clients, as opposed to maybe some articles out there that maybe sensationalize a bit and present technology as a threat to practicing lawyers. We at PARC, we think we need to see the opportunity more than the threat. And we spend a lot of time bringing those groups together. Now, outside lawyers, of course, need inside counsel, right? We need that project deal flow, we need business from that community, but also we really need knowledge about the client side. They're the experts on the business, so we can learn from them, not only hope that they hire us for legal projects, but really gain their expertise on what corporate legal clients need. And we really urge spending non-billable time on platforms like PARC, and there are other platforms out there, but spend non-billable time engaging with your in-house peers, engaging with the legal techs. And you need to understand the legal tech ecosystem if you're going to successfully practice law now and into the future. So again, that interaction is really beneficial to entrepreneurial law partners or others that realize that this technology is here to stay. So what do we offer to legal tech executives? So really what we offer here is the opportunity to network with your peers in law firms, network with your peers in in-house legal departments, so that you understand what is it that we actually need in the legal profession and how can you deliver that technology. So we think of this as not providing a solution in search of a problem, but instead understanding the challenges, interacting on a regular basis with law firms, with legal departments to understand what is it that they need on a day-to-day basis. And we really believe at PARC that those legal technology firms with strong networks in the business side with in-house counsel, on the legal specialty side with law firms, those are the ones that will thrive in the increasingly competitive environment that we see out there in the legal technology space. So we really want to provide the opportunity to legal tech firms to get that constant feedback to ensure that what you're delivering is actually what lawyers need and that those solutions are customized. Frankly, lawyers are fickle and demanding consumers. They don't respond well to traditional sales pitches, and they also don't respond well to generic off-the-shelf solutions that aren't tailored to their specific needs as lawyers. On the flip side, if you win a lawyer over with a great product and with outstanding service, they'll be extremely loyal consumers of those products. So there may be a little more upfront work done on the networking side, but you're learning through that networking and you're refining your products and services, and then that it will mean that much more once you have a happy client, a happy customer in the legal services sector. We also encourage legal technologists to engage with law firms and really to think of them as your partners in providing solutions. They are among the most trusted advisors to legal departments, and if you're helping them put together a solution that combines both legal expertise and technology, you're going to go a long way towards gaining the trust of those legal department decision makers. What are some of the specific ways that PARC brings all three sectors, the business side, the legal side, and the technology side together? We can only go over a quick overview here, but we offer groups. We have community-wide groups that any of our members can join. We also have individual groups specifically for in-house counsel, specifically for outside counsel, and specifically for legal technologists. We also have frequent events, nearly weekly events in the legal services space to bring folks together to learn, to share knowledge and best practices. We have a referral platform where anyone in the legal services sector can search for leads on high quality outside counsel, on legal tech solutions for particular problems, and also just advice to peers on anything you may be dealing with. We have also a free jobs platform where law departments, law firms, and legal techs can all post employment opportunities within their company or firm. And we have PARC Legal News, which is a free Apple News or Google News type of platform where we share the latest legal news from dozens, even hundreds of reputable news providers. And also we source content from within our community to add to that news feed. So that's an ongoing feature. And you can always check our site at parklegal.org to look at our news. So how do you get in touch with us? We really do love to speak with practitioners in lots of different areas. We're easy to find. You can just look us up at parklegal.org. You can also email me, Chris Colvin. I'm the founder of PARC, and you can email me at chris@parklegal.org. Well, thank you very much for taking a few minutes with us today. I hope you learned something, and I hope you will check out PARC and also reach out to me to learn a little bit more about our community. Have a wonderful day, and we hope to see you soon at PARC Legal.